Hello everyone, welcome to Card Pro Max. This is Suraj. We will discuss in this session an assembly design in CATIA V5 software. So basically, what is assembly? So assembly is nothing but the group of a component or group of part together uh, with respect to joints or constraint. That is an assembly. So in this, I'm just taking some example of assembly structures. One is product structure. Okay, product structure in the sense, for an example, you have a car. Okay, there you have different types of sub assembly. Let this is my car. I'm just putting properties as car. Okay, car. Here I will add different types of product. Like the one is your suspension system, then your gearing system, then your chassis. Okay, these are some product I have added. Inside the gearing system, let I have some part like gears, different types of nut, bolt. If I want to add, then I can add. Okay, similarly in the suspension system, there are some different types of bars available for okay. Similarly I can add I can add the new part for like standard parts for creating this assembly structure. So this is how the assembly is working in an assembly. Okay, this assembly is also called as a product. Okay, now we'll see something regarding to assembly structure. Okay, now we can see you are in the main assembly. How you can identify whether you are in the main assembly or not? You can see a blue color is there. Okay, activated is there. This is the sub assembly. Now the blue color in the sub assembly. Okay, if you how you know you are in part design or assembly design, you can see here. If I will double click here, the part is activated. So the blue color symbol is generally represented how to in which workbench or in which part you are in an assembly. Okay, so the thing is how to open assembly. There are three way to open an assembly. One is your start, mechanical design, assembly design, or else you just go to file, new, here product. Okay, or else you can directly go to this new, here product. Okay, so there are three way to create the an assembly, and how to, if you want to use the assembly frequently, how to do that one? You just go to the tools, customize, and here workbench, sorry, assembly, make as your favorite list so that it will come here in the workbench. Okay, for a frequent use of assembly design. Okay, now comes to the assembly design. I'm just going to the start, mechanical design and assembly design, and you can see this is my product. I am in a assembly workbench. How to know whether you are in assembly design or not? In the top right side corner you will find the assembly design workbench. You are in assembly design workbench. Okay, this is the symbol of an assembly. So now I'm just taking out all the tools from in an assembly workbench. Okay, the first one is a product structure tool. So this thing you will get in the product structure also. Okay, and one in next one is move toolbar, third one is scene toolbar, one is assembly features, one is a constraint. So assembly feature is a different thing, but you can see this. Okay, now What is product structure? In the product structure, you will find the component, a product, part, and this thing. If you want to create a new product and a new component or a new part, then with the help of these three, you can create the part. Okay. So before going to this thing, we need to understand how many types of assembly means how many types of assembly approach are available in an assembly workbench. One is your top down approach, one is bottom up approach. Top down approach means you have an assembly, and from the top you are just adding, like let I will add the product or a part. Now this is the part. Okay, so this is your top down approach. One is bottom up approach. Bottom up approach is nothing but if you have your um, assembly component outside already designed, and you want to insert from an assembly. Okay, so top down approach understood. That is, you just go to the create the assembly, and according to your requirement you just do the just add the component, and inside an assembly you, if you want to create the part, just go to double click here and create the part according to your requirement. Similarly, one is bottom up approach. Bottom up approach is nothing but let I will create one of the new product, and I want to add the component. So for that, one is a existing component. So how to add this one? You, for that you also have three option. Yes, three option. One is a product, right click, component, existing component. You can select one by one, or you can select multiple by pressing control. Okay, you can see automatically it is added. So this is one of the way, right click a component and existing component. Okay, now the next one is the same one is insert existing component. Another one is from the toolbars existing component. That is your bottom up approach. Bottom up approach means I have already designed this part, and I'm just inserting this one. Now the thing is, what is the difference between this product and the component? Okay, what is the difference between a product and component? So if I will add the component here, you can see there is no white sheet behind the component, behind the assembly structure. What is that? Means if I want to do the saving operation in the assembly, it won't be save this component. Component is just like a visualization tool. Here no physical model is available, or no design is available. It's just for a viewing purpose. Okay, so for that, what you need to do is you just go to the option, and here general, sorry, infrastructure, part infrastructure, sorry, infrastructure, working with cage system. So if you will work with a cage system, then it will open in visualization mode. So if I'll go to this, and I want to open a new assembly, I want to remove, create the new assembly. You can see automating in this visualization mode. It will open, but without any physical body. Okay, but what is the meaning of visual? But if I will go with this component and go, sorry, representation, and go with design mode, now you can see the physical body is here. Now you can add it. Okay, so what is the difference between what is the uh, benefits of a visualization mode? In visualization mode, the product, if you now the product is very less data means the it is a small file. That's why it is often very fast. But if it is a large number of component, if a large number of a component is available in an assembly, and you want to open the data which is very large, then that time visualization mode will very helpful, it will open very fast. Okay, so visualization, it want to add the mm, mm, component or model directly, so it will come, means it will add into the assembly very, add into the CATIA v5 very fast. You only visualize what you cannot edit. For edit you need to go with a right click and represent the design mode, representation and design mode. Let I will go with this representation and make it visualization. Now you can see I cannot, I don't have the part document inside it. Okay, but if I'll go with the design mode, I can edit the part now. So how to switch this one? This is one of the way you can directly go with representation and go to the visualization for switching to visualization mode and design mode to visualization mode, or how to change from design mode to visualization mode to design mode. Just double click on it, it's automatic, it will come. You can say double click. So this is how we can switch design mode to visualization mode and visualization mode to design mode easily. Okay, then the next one is reordering. If you want to reorder the structure, you can reorder it according to your requirement here. Okay, so this is how you can reorder the component. Now, for example, let this is my component. I want this first one should be in the last. You can see now it is coming to the last. Okay, hope you got the concept of this visualization mode, adding component in an assembly. Now the next one is replacing. If you want to replace any component with respect to other component, so you can directly go and replace with respect to the component. Okay, so uh, in this way you can replace also. You want to delete also, you can directly go with delete and replace. Then here it is generating number. It's basically generating number is very useful whenever you are um, you will plotted this assembly to the drafting. Okay, so that in the drafting it will show you the numbering, number of part, and how many number of part is involved in an assembly. That is uh, in that time generating numbering is helpful. Then one is here product load manager. So open depth. Now you can see open depth. Okay, just go to this and select. This is the first step. Let I will just go with this. Okay, now I want to see the what is the open depth. So this is what it will show you the depth option, selective load. You can see. Now next one is your manage representation. Manage representation, like you just click on this and associate, and from associate from the selection or from the session, whatever the session. So in the representation, let I want to associate this one. Now I want to multiple this value. Now you can see I can directly multiple without copy and paste. directly you can multiple the value with some instant. Let I want phone number of instant, and you can see phone number of instant is generated here. This is how you can generate the multiple value on this. Hope you got the concept of creating product structure in an assembly. Thank you. Jai Jagannath.